My name is Don Pierce, and I work for Dot Foods as a corporate safety manager. My responsibilities are primarily injury prevention and OSHA compliance. The applications that we use at Dot Foods are Scout, Auditor, Profiler, and Tracer. And we use those to capture information company-wide using the web-based application. Some of the typical types of information that we collect are injuries, near-miss reports, loss reports, and behavioral-based safety observations. We also use the system to track our progress towards compliance audits, which are internally conducted. Well, prior to using Dakota, Dot had started out as a small company and had grown rapidly, doubling in size about every 5 years. So some of the old processes that were in use, say 5 years ago, no longer were robust enough to meet the demands of a larger organization. We were drawn towards Dakota because of 3 factors. One was the ease of the application. Being web-based, we felt that it could provide a tool that would be used at our 8 locations company-wide. The second thing that drew us to Dakota was the ease with which information could be filtered or queried. Understanding, once you get all this information in the system, being able to analyze it is a critical success factor. And Dakota's filtering made it easy to analyze the data. And then finally, cost. We found that the cost of the product, the ability to customize it, and the cost associated with that work was very competitive compared to what else was out on the market. With regards to our compliance activities, the compliance environment today is very dynamic. We operate in several states that have state OSHA programs, as well as compliance with federal programs. So staying on top of all those regulatory changes is a challenge. Using Dakota Auditor and the compliance library has been a tremendous asset to us as we go out and do internal audits to ensure that we are complying with both the federal and the state regulations. I think the most significant advantage that we have gained through our relationship with Dakota has been the ability to better manage information. We have large numbers of reports that come into the system through our behavioral-based safety process, and being able to manage that information has really been helpful through the Dakota process. Injury reports, being able to do trend analysis quickly, identifying patterns has allowed us to reach levels of performance with our injury prevention program that would not have been possible without our ability to manage that information successfully.